Hello, my name is Isa Fatima Abiola Bai Yang. I'm from CCECC. I'll be having an interview with Nigeria today. Stay tuned.
Today on the spotlight, we shall beam our searchlight on Miss Bayan, one of the most outstanding Nigerian staff of Chinese construction giant CCECC, and the first ever female to drive a train in Nigeria. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
So, who is Bayan?
My name is Bai Yang. That is Bai Yang in Chinese name. I'm actually Isa Fatima Abiola from Ilorin precisely. And I work in CCECC, which is China Civil Engineering Construction Company, under Operation Department in Abuja.
So, can you introduce us to your work experience and growth with CCECC?
Actually, I started CCECC not by driving a train. I started with domestic staff in 2008. That was before I finished my studies. So, but after I started, I also continued as secretary, where I started learning Chinese right here from Nigeria. So maybe in 2013, I applied to the Abuja Kaduna train modernization. So that is in Jere, Kaduna. So from there, this is what I really want to do, to know how to drive a train, right? So being admitted to that department, then I was like very happy because it's an opportunity for me. So with time, I told one of my boss, that was when going from Abuja to Kaduna, that I would like to try this train. So he looked at me like, a female? Even in China, I don't think we have a female train driver. I said, okay, just let me try. So with that, we go to Kaduna, from Kaduna to Jere. So I started looking at how they do it. So with time, I catched up, and later they discussed on how to train me more to be a train driver.
So how long did it take for you to perfect the training?
I think 3 years.
Wow,
3 years, yeah.
How was your first experience like driving?
It was not really hard because I've been on train, sitting with the pilot for like many months. So handling that is not too difficult for me because it's what I really want to do.
So what's the current nature of your work currently? What is your job description at the moment?
Yeah, also driving a train is part of it because right now it's not like before that we do that every week. You know, it's now because of the situation security situation right now. But right now I'm still in the office as a secretary, working in the office.
Now, ever since you picked this job, what are the personal changes you have experienced in your life as a person?
Actually, when I was in normal staff like a secretary, I earned lesser in the company. But when I become a train driver, of course, my salary changed, and also I'm able to take care of my family much more than before.
So how has this work changed your family? It's a follow-up question to the last one. How has the work changed your family, the way you relate with them, the way you contribute to their growth and development?
Being a train driver, I should be in the station before 7. First, with the technical works and everything before. So, and it contributed to my family because both my parents are retired right now, and I have to provide more for them. So, due to the increment of the salary, I was able to provide more.
So at least the work gave you more financial leverage to take care of your family. But that's a very, very good one. And what do you want to say about the job? Regards to how the management is treating you?
The job is not only providing, it's not only beneficial for the workers, it's also beneficial for the economic growth because it adds more value to the environment. Because for example, when we were here before the operation of the train, nothing like buildings, nothing like houses, nothing like marketers But because of this rule, it provides more value, as in more importance to the people of the rural, both rural and the urban areas.
Okay. So how do you get along with your Chinese colleagues?
I think very well. You see, I love one thing about them, because since ever I've been together with this Chinese colleagues, they've been they are very nice and easygoing people. Like in terms of, through them, I learn more culture. I learn about cultures. I learn about their food, their everything, wow. And even being the name given to me as Bai Yang is given to me by my Chinese, because I have a kind of adopted Chinese parent, so it was given to me by them.
So what does Bai Yang mean?
Bai Yang is a kind of three,
okay.
a long three in China.
Okay.
So I think Bai is something white.
Okay.
So three is Yang.
And you can speak Chinese fluently?
I think I can.
How long did it take you to learn Chinese?
Almost 3 years too.
Wow. So can you just give us like 1 or 2 lines in Chinese language? Just trying to introduce yourself in Chinese, okay. Or in Chinese language.
大家好，我叫白杨，我是纽日利亚第一个女火车司机。我在chung公司4年了。我的公司名字是 CCECC。谢谢。
Okay, that's interesting. I have to believe our Chinese audience will understand what you say. Now, what is the difference between your Chinese colleagues and your Nigerian colleagues?
Being a Nigerian, I'm already used to my Nigerian colleagues. But having adopting a Chinese friend is like learning more from them, learning more of their culture, learning more of their environment and what it takes. So I think it's interesting. That's why I find it comfortable with them. It's interesting to know them. So
how do you feel about China generally?
China is a good country, especially in global aspect. They are very fast in their global, as in global world. So, and I feel very good when I'm there. I also learn more, because actually I'm the kind of person that learn everywhere I go. So once I'm in China, I find a way to learn more about everything. I think China is a very, very good country. Yeah.
So when you visited China, how many times have you been to China?
I think twice now.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many Chinese cities have you visited?
5. I think I've been to Xi'an, Guangzhou, Lanzhou, Beijing, and Shanghai.
How was the reception like?
Nice, good.
So Chinese people are very hospitable, right?
Yeah, very, very.
And you were treated like one
yeah,
of them?
like one of them, because mostly Chinese people. What I found about them, they are friendly. They don't discriminate.
Yeah, I can attest to that as well.
Yeah, they are very, very friendly, and they make you know. Like when I was in China, I have a aim of going to about 3 cities. They were the one telling me, okay, there's still this, you can learn more here and this, and they took me around, and I think they're very nice people.
So we have a lot of Chinese business interests in Nigeria. Their companies and their firms. How will you describe the contribution of the Chinese interest to the Nigerian population?
Actually, I give kudos to them, because Chinese company, there are some Chinese companies that give opportunity for employment for Nigerians. But for example, when I was working here, we have there's not a lot of workers. But because of the rail operation and also other businesses, we were able to employ more. There are much more employment opportunities, and also there are a lot of positive aspects. So
now, as a way of conclusion, what is your message to aspiring female train drivers? And what is your general message to Nigeria, China cooperation?
Okay, the message I have for the female people out there is not to be scared of the unfamiliar things, doing the unfamiliar things, because there are some people that believe that this particular work belongs to men. What a man can do, to me, I believe a woman can do better. But my advice for them is to go straight to whatever they want to do. Be determined and do whatever you want to do, and don't believe don't be scared of anything. Don't believe that this work belongs to a man or belongs to a woman.
What can you just tell us your parting words in terms of the relationship between Nigeria and the People's Republic of China?
I think the relationship is there and is still there. But what I really want is for more relationship ahead, that is in future, for us to be more closer, more friendship than ever. So pertaining to the one road, one belt, that is the Ita Ilu in Chinese language, there is a real and very important relationship between the Africans and Chinese country. So I think my future, I hope the relationship and the friendship should be much more than, and also we cooperate with each other. I just want in future a good relationship between both countries.
Thank you very much for your time.